Well, good afternoon. We're here today to record a video on how to make a funnel in Inventor, because in 8th grade we are making skate parks where a marble skater goes down different obstacles, and one of the obstacles students would like to make would be a funnel. So here is a tutorial on how to make a funnel in Inventor. As always, when we open Inventor, we go to the new part and we click new part. New part will open up. And we are in our opening part. We started with a 2D sketch. And like with any 2D sketch, you need to pick the plane in which you want to draw on. And I'm going to always start with the YZ plane. Now, when I come up to the YZ plane, I'm going to start with a circle. And I'm going to start at my center of my drawing window, and I'm going to make a circle. And I'm actually going to dimension this out to about 3 inches, well, to exactly 3 inches. And just like in Inventor, if the view goes outside the normal window, you can easily just click the view cube over here, and it'll bring it back into perspective for you so you can see the entire picture. Now, you notice here there's 3.0 diameter. That is a dimension line that we can get rid of because we know we made it 3 inches. And now I'm going to also come over to the browser window, and I'm going to turn on visibility for the plane that I'm working in. And I'm going to finish that sketch. And again, I just click my view cube to see the circle in its entirety. And now I'm going to create another work plane offset from the plane that I was currently working on. As you can see here, it asks how far away do I want to make my next work plane. And I'm going to make it 1.5 inches. Oops, got to take the decimal out. And now I have another plane in which I can do a drawing. So I'm going to right click this plane. I'm going to create a new sketch. And now I have, if I turn this sideways, my first circle lined up perfectly with my new plane that I'm going to be creating. And I'm going to do a 1-inch circle here, and I hit enter. Now I have this circle. Again, I'm going to delete the dimension line. I'm good. And I'm going to finish my sketch. So now you can see I have 2 circles that are on 2 different planes, or the same plane, the XY plane, except they are separated. So the next feature I'm going to use is a 3D feature called Loft. So if I click the Loft button, I get some options here. I'm then going to click the 2 things I want to loft together. And you can see as I click both circles, we now have what appears to be kind of like a bowl-shaped, or in our skate park world, a funnel-shaped object. I like what I've done, and now I have sort of the shape of a funnel. I'm done with the planes, so I can actually turn their visibilities off. Therefore, just making it a little less cluttered on the screen. Now I have another job to do. I have to figure out how to hollow this shape out. And there's a feature called a shell feature. And a shell feature, if you zoom in and go close, you will see there's a little red line in here, and it kind of just shells out your shape. Well, I like what the shell looks like, so I'm going to click it. Now I need to open up the ends so we can get to the actual hollowed out shape. So to do that, I'm going to start a 2D sketch. I'm going to do the 2D sketch right on the front part of the big circle. And I'm going to line that all the way out to the edge. I'm going to finish the sketch. And I'm going to then do an extrusion. I'm going to go out the other way. And I'm going to set the distance at 0.01. And I hope that takes out 0.1. And that should take out the inside or top circle. And as you can see now, we have kind of like that, a bowl. We've just kind of created a bowl, or the inside of our funnel. Now I'm going to do the same procedure, but I'm going to do it on the back side. Start a 2D sketch. So just about out. Great. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to go the other way, switch the direction, And now we have what looks like could be a kind of a funnel. Now, when I get to this point, sometimes I like to adjust. It looks like the funnel goes more vertically than it does horizontally out. So I'm going to go back to my sketches, my first sketch, and I think I'm going to make this circle just a little bit bigger, just to give our funnel a little bit more fun when the marble skater's in there. And now I've made it just a little bit wider, so when that marble skater comes down, it has more opportunity to roll around inside. Now, some cool features you can use and apply is you can go up to the appearances and we can make it look aluminum on the outside, and if I click, you can make it look aluminum, and then you get that nice kind of, if you want it to be a metal funnel, even though we print with plastic, but you kind of get that different appearance that looks cool. And I could also set some kind of appearance inside the funnel, and let's say, my cameraman was just called to the office. Oof. And I can go inside, and that gives it just some fun, changing the appearances. But here's the nice little way that you can make a funnel for your marble skate park and have fun exploring and doing some different things. As anything in Inventor, it's always nice to see what people come up with on their own.